Hi, my name's Georgia and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. So as you can probably tell, this is my first video for my YouTube channel. And lately I've been getting more and more into it. I've been watching booktubers for about the last year and I've been wanting to do this for ages, but I've never really had the confidence or mainly had the time to be able to pick it up and actually start it. So this is me starting it properly. So I will be reviewing books that I've read, I will be giving you recommendations of my favourite reads, etc, etc. So I really hope that you enjoy my channel, and I will be kicking it off with a book haul that I did recently. I'm from Essex. The other day I went to Cambridge and I was just there for the day basically, and I went into Heifer's bookshop and I went into Waterstones and I brought 5 books. I shouldn't have done, but you know, you can't really help it, can you? So I brought 5 books, so I'm just going to be showing you the 5 books that I brought the other day and explaining a little bit about them. So the other day I finished The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which was absolutely amazing. Can I just start off with saying, if you hadn't read it, you need to get it. It is incredible. I literally read it in, I think, like 2 days, and once I finished it I just sat there and I didn't know what to do with myself. It was incredible. It literally made me cry. My heart was pounding like the whole way through. It was incredible. So the relevance to that is, I'm just letting you know, but also I've been really into war, like history novels at the moment, especially like the Holocaust and everything like that. It's not really the nicest of subjects, but it's something that I am really interested in. So to read about it in a book is one of my favourite genres. And when I posted about it on my Instagram, I got a comment saying, have I read The Nightingale by Christian Hannah? And it's actually something that I've been meaning to pick up for a while now, but I have been in a bit of a book ban. So of course I'm now out of my book ban because I have brought 5 books the other day, but I picked up The Nightingale by Christian Hannah, and I'm very excited to read this. I've heard amazing reviews, and I know that anyone who's interested in the World War II history has read this and is absolutely in love with it. So I'm really excited to read it. I haven't actually read too far into what this is about, but from my understanding, I know that it's based upon 2 sisters. One sister's husband goes away to war, and it's about their relationship and what they have to cope through during such a hard time in their lives. That's all I really know, but I am very excited to read it. I kind of want to go in not knowing a lot, just so I'm a little bit surprised. But I know that it's about women's war, so it's about what the ladies had to deal with during wartime when the men were away. So I'm very excited to read it from a different perspective of what I have read already. The next book that I brought is Orphan Monster Spy by Matt Killen? Not really too sure how you pronounce that, but anyway, I have been anticipating this book for ages, and then when I then saw it in Waterstones I was like, oh my god, I need to get it. I did kind of want the hardback because it's got such a beautiful cover, but at the same time this is beautiful. So this is one of my most anticipated reads of 2018. This book is also based during World War II, during the cleansing of Nazi Germany. Also it says on the back, a teenage spy, a Nazi boarding school, the performance of a lifetime. So I believe that it's about a Jewish orphan girl who actually is able to pass for being part of the Aryan race. So obviously being an orphan and a Jew, she's had some challenges that she's definitely had to put up with in life, and now she has the biggest one of all, which is that she has joined a Nazi elite school, and she's got to be able to survive in that, because obviously if they knew that she was a Jewish little girl, she would be killed straight away. So she has to train like them, become a monster like them, and actually survive her way through this. This is something that I've been anticipating for ages, as I've said, and I'm really excited to get stuck into this book. I've heard amazing reviews about it. I've literally been waiting to get myself a copy for months and months because I've been praying just for it to come out in England, and now it finally has, and I am so excited to read it. The next book that I have in this video is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. In this book we follow the character of Alice, who has been on the road for most of her life and is always avoiding all of the bad luck that most people get hit with. But then when Alice's grandmother passes away, who is an author of fairy tales, Alice then has to then discover how bad her luck can get. Alice's mother is then stolen away by one of the characters that is in her grandmother's fairy tales, with only one message left behind saying for her to stay clear of the Hazelwood. And then Alice then has to then go back to the Hazelwood and also venture into the fairy tale which her mother has been stolen into, basically. I've been wanting to get hold of this book for a while because it just sounds very mysterious. It sounds like nothing that I have read before and nothing that I've heard that anyone has read before. I've also heard amazing reviews about this, which I'm sure that a lot of you have heard amazing reviews about, and I'm very, very excited to pick this up. The next book that I picked up is The Good Doctor of Warsaw by Elizabeth Gifford. I ordered this one, well, I pre-ordered it a while ago, and then when I then saw it in Heifer's Bookshop in Cambridge, I was like, I need to get it, so I just cancelled the pre-order and I just bought it straight away because it was right there in front of me. I was like, I couldn't not get it. I've been so excited to read it. So this book is based on the true story of Misha and Sophia and Dr. Korczak, who survived the Warsaw Ghetto when it was under the Nazi occupation. Misha and Sophia are student doctors who are about to marry each other, and when they are not allowed to leave the Warsaw Ghetto and they are forced back, they then turn to Misha's mentor, Dr. Korczak, and they help him care for the 200 kids who are in his orphanage. From what I understand, Misha and Sophia are separated somehow, and it says on the back of the blurb that they can only hope to find each other once again. Also, Dr. Korczak refuses to leave the children behind and unprotected, so it says he must confront a terrible darkness. It also says, if I just read on the back, 500,000 people lived in the Warsaw Ghetto, less than 1% survived to tell their story. This novel is based on the true accounts of Misha and Sophia and on the life of one of Poland's greatest men, Dr. Janusz Korczak. So the fact that it's a true story is what has attracted me to it the most, because I am very interested in history but also fiction, so the two of them together and the fact that it's real life is right up my street, so I am really, really excited to be able to pick this up. And the last book that I brought is The Shadow Killer by Indrid Asen, I believe that says. So from what I understand with this book is that it is based in World War II, which obviously if you have been watching this video the whole way through, you will understand that most of the books that I have been hauling are based during World War II, but there we go, been in a bit of a World War II hype a little bit recently, but don't really know a lot about this. I haven't seen it a lot around BookTube or Instagram. I just kind of saw it in Waterstones and I read the blurb, and because it was based in World War II, I was like, I need to pick it up. So from what I understand, it's a bit of a detective World War II book. I understand that someone gets killed and they then have to then find out who did it. That's all I really know, and I kind of don't really want to go into this book knowing a lot about it. I feel like I want to go in a bit fresh-minded and not really knowing what to expect, but hopefully I will read it soon and I will let you know what I think of it. So that's my first YouTube video all wrapped up. I'm really sorry that it wasn't perfect. I mean, you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? So I just thought I may as well just film something, get it on YouTube and just see what people think, because at the end of the day you've got to start somewhere. So if I don't start now, I'll probably never start. So I hope that you've enjoyed my video. I hope that you can subscribe and follow my videos in the future, because that would be great. Also, I'm going to post my my Instagram and my Facebook channels below. I'll also post the links for all of the books where I've brought them from. They obviously, I am from the UK, so they will be UK websites, so anyone who lives in the UK, it'll be perfect for you. Anyone who's in America might not be the best, but I will still do it anyway. So I do really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you've got a lot out of it, and I also hope that it will inspire you to go and read these books that I've brought. So I will see you next time in my video, which I'll hopefully be filming soon. Thank you.